What's going on, guys? Welcome to some Call of Duty gameplay. I am Marksman, and we are playing on the new Uprising map pack. This is Magma. This is the Japanese volcano map that is really good. I really like it. The colors are awesome looking. It just really feels like a really good map. I am using the Peacekeeper with reflex and grip. And as I picked up this nice sniper rifle right here from that man I just killed. So we are leading 5-0, sorry, right off the bat. And I'm just cooking some marshmallows right now. Pop the tent for a little bit just to check and see, because a lot of times they like to spawn right back there. And so I've put on this map quite a bit now, and this map is probably one of my favorites of the DLC. As I'm about to sneeze, I'll be right back. So it's probably one of my favorites of the DLC. It really oh man, that was nasty. It really feels different than a lot of the other maps. It's very linear, but there's so many different ways to right there get a nice snipe. It's very different in the way that there's a lot of ways to go down and up. There's like this one part in this map that gets flooded by magma a little bit later that allows you to go underneath a bridge and into a building. This building actually to my left right here that I'm looking at just a second ago. Lets you go in there, and it lets you oh, it's nasty. Sorry. It lets you get in through the bottom, which is usually a spot that isn't very well guarded. At least people that I've played with has been very well guarded. So it's very different than a lot of the other maps. Right there, I get my first death of the game. Yeah, so this map is very different. It feels very different from the fact it's a lot more open in some of those parts and a lot more closed up in some of the parts. You know, the spawns are really open, but then once you get deeper into the map, it gets very close quarters. So it's really a good shotgun map or a submachine gun map. I notice a lot of people using light machine guns on this map and on this DLC in general. A nice. Actually, I didn't get the vector kill. Wanted to, but I get a nice assist. I put half his damage into him, I guess. So right here, get that nice kill right there. That was a great headshot. I'm gonna pop over here, get this guy. I'm gonna turn around and get this guy. We'll get turned on kid. I mean, that was just, he could have killed both of us, and we just owned him. So, that's one thing I like about this map, is that it goes from very wide open to very close quarters very fast. And there's a sniper spot in the middle of that train that's in the lava. And if you look to my right, there's actually a lava waterfall. Actually, this part right here gets flooded by lava later on in the match, and so you can't go over here. And so it's very different than a lot of the other maps, because it has that element, kind of like Hydro. It has that element where you can't go in parts of the map throughout the game. And I have noticed, I think I've said it in my other ones, the assault rifles did get a buff. I mean, the Scar is an absolute beast now. And I mean, it was already really good, but I mean, now it's really good. Now you can really just tack on a lot of kills. I mean, if you got right there, I almost killed myself on that hunter killer because it almost blew up on that light pole. That would have been really embarrassing. I bet if you smacked on extended mags with silencer on that thing, it'd probably be one of the best assault rifles, just from the standpoint that it has such good accuracy when aiming down the sights that it'd really be hard. Or if you smacked grip onto it instead of the silencer, or if you put all three of them onto there, then it'd probably be an absolute beast, as most guns are with those three on it. And I have noticed in this game, just by using the silencer, that the silencer doesn't inhibit the range as much as it used to, where, if you were using an ACR with silencer, then it couldn't shoot as far, or a Scar with silencer, it was just like, okay, and it wasn't that strong. But in this game, it seems like since they put the buff out, the silencer actually makes it almost better, because then they don't know where you are. I'm 12-1 currently. Then they don't know where you are, and so then you're able to capitalize on that, because you still have that range intact, and it doesn't seem to have inhibited how far your bullets go without them spreading out too much. So that's something to keep in mind when building your class. I've kind of found out in the last couple of days, is just to really smack on stuff and really just Hope it works, especially since they put out the buff again for the assault rifles. A lot of stuff, I guess, since they put out the buff, it really just has taken away some of the actual things right here. And I had to sneak around the corner to get this guy who's just camping as well. So, you know, that kind of thing with just making sure right there. The spread does go pretty bad right there for some reason. I don't know. I was pretty accurate for the first little bit, but maybe because I was on the incline. That guy's killed himself with a grenade. So like I said, I would just try smacking stuff on now. I really do think that you should probably just do that because it's I'm 14-2 right now. Because of the buff, I believe that they're not as weak with the silencer and stuff like that on it as they once were. So that's just something to think about, I think, when building a class now, is that the buff does not seem to care what kind of stuff you smack on that gun. I may have to try that out. Put like a Type 25 with millimeter scanner and, you know, adjustable stock and stuff like that, and see how it really works, and see if anything has really changed with that. Right here, the game ends. We win 75 to 45. We have a 30 kill ratio on them at that point. So we're gonna take a look at my final score here in just a second. But this map is definitely one of my favorites. I think it's very interesting, as I went 14-2 in this game. It was an excellent game for me because it was fun, and the map is really good. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time, and I will talk to you guys later.